Go ahead, make my day.
Hey guys, hope you are going well. So I've never done a video about Game of Thrones before, but last night I watched the finale like the rest of the world was. What? And I had some thoughts. So right now we are talking my top GOT OMG moments from the finale episode of season 7, The Dragon and the Wolf. I gotta mention as well, I am no Game of Thrones expert. I'm more of like a casual fan. Like I haven't read the books and I haven't studied my family trees and, you know, lineages to each like house and throne, so you'll have to forgive me if I sometimes forget side characters' names and their brothers, uncles, aunties, sister who they're trying to kill. Let's go in order of appearance. It is that whites, they be real. The big opening portion of this movie-length episode was set in the Dragon Pit and the parley between the Cersei Lannister and Daenerys, and it was really cool to see this reunion. So many like characters are finally coming back face to face, finally, like Brienne of Tarth and Jaime Lannister. That was a nice little moment. But of course the big OMG moment was Cersei finally getting to see a white for real in the flesh. And you know, she's a lady who doesn't give anything away. She has the poker face of a champion. So when she gets a little bit riled up and she gets worried, that's when you know that like shit is going down. And this is something that we've been setting up for so many episodes now, that the only way to make this war real for the rest of the world is to show proof that whites are real, that the army of the dead is coming for them, and the proof is in the pudding or the walking corpse. And finally now everybody knows, everybody's on the same page, and they can all like unite, or seemingly unite, behind one banner to, yeah, defeat the darkness. I totally had that feeling when Cersei came around and was like, we stand behind you. Like, I knew that was just too good to be true. Game of Thrones, you cannot trick me that many times with Cersei Lannister. Game of Thrones, turning shit on its head. By the way, how great was the first initial meeting between the two queens when Cersei's like, we've been waiting for some time, and Daenerys is like, my apologies. Littlefinger gets what's coming to him. Oh, Littlefinger just gives me the creeps all the time. Finally, I think his character has long outstayed his welcome, and it's been a while since we've had a more core character who's been with us for ages, a death. So this was long overdue. I'd always had the suspicion that Sansa was onto Littlefinger a lot earlier in the series, and she was kind of just really waiting it out to get every use out of him before she pointed the finger at the Littlefinger. There was just no way, after all this time of the Stark children being apart, that they were gonna put Sansa and Arya against each other. That would have just been like too much to bear. So when she turned around and outed him in front of everyone, I was just like, yes! Like for a second there I was like, wait, what? But then, you know, I kind of kicked into gear and I was like, this is what we've been waiting for. Wow. That was a long time coming. Woo! Hey, what'd you think? That execution by Arya was very shockingly swift. Did anyone else think that she just like, I mean, obviously she just went for the jugular, but they did it right there in the middle of the hall with all the people watching. Like that was pretty barbaric. You would think that, you know, once the justice had been passed or the sentence had been passed, that they would sort of do something a little bit more by the book and official and formal in his execution, but no, they went for it. The effect was there. Jon and Daenerys, boat sex. It was a pretty emotive reveal. Finally, Jon Snow's lineage coming to light, that he is Aegon Targaryen. It's something that I think everybody, like the whole fan base, was really sure about. Not just because there have been so many fan theories, but there were many clues along the way. So it's something we were all expecting, that R plus L equals J, and that has come to be true. So yeah, no one was really shocked by it, but the fact that they overlaid that with the love scene between Snow and Daenerys, I was pretty impressed. Like that is going to be a really fun reveal next season. Fun slash very awkward, you know, incest alert, when it finally comes to light next season that, Daenerys is Jon's aunt. Only in Game of Thrones is that totally cool. Although Jon is a pretty morally up and down guy, so I do think that when he finds out that he is the nephew to Daenerys, he is going to be pretty shell-shocked, and that's going to be very rocky for their relationship moving forward. Lastly but not leastly, the biggest GOT OMG moment was definitely the death of the biggest Game of Thrones character, that is the Wall. Oh damn! Yep, that's gonna leave a mark. RIP the Wall. When Viserion came flying through with his blue glowing eyes and the Night King astride it, I was like, oh shit, it's done. The Night King's got a dragon. Oh yeah, you know, that's cool. It was a pretty great set piece, the fire breaking apart all that ice and it all crashing down with the army of the dead just really chill, just standing there waiting very patiently, and once the wall has finally come down, they're marching on. It's been the only thing that's stopped them for like thousands and thousands of years, and now it's out of the way. It makes sense for them to end it there. We got a pretty big battle last episode with Daenerys coming to the rescue to save Jon and his crew and bring back the White to King's Landing. So it does make sense that we weren't going to see the biggest, you know, battle for the living in this season. But yeah, there you go. Gonna have to wait like another year and a bit or something. Oh crap. Guys, they have been some of my initial impressions and reactions and thoughts to the finale of season 7's Game of Thrones. Like I said, I am no like huge in-depth expert. There are so many channels which talk about all the like backstory and all the fan theories so much better. I will link a few of my favorites down below if you want to go check them out and get more into the spoiler discussion behind the show. Damn these Game of Thrones cliffhangers. Guys, thank you so much for watching this fun little quick video. I hope you've enjoyed. It was kind of fun just to sit down and chat a little bit. It is a fun show to get involved with all the context and all the like chat that surrounds the show. That's just as fun as watching the show itself, I find. Guys, don't forget you can also subscribe to my channel here if you haven't already, and keep up to date with my other movie and TV reviews, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.